Good mornings. Happy Saturdays. Lois, you are MVP. It's Saturday and you're on a 25 stream streak, Lois. Happy Saturdays. Streakies, look away. My eyes are diverted, but I am waiting at the end of the line with a nice warm cup of tea. I don't know if it's raining where you are, Lois, but it is here. So a nice fluffy towel as well. I hope you're good. Okay, so I have unmuted. I did it the wrong way round. Normally I take my screensaver thing off and then I unmute myself, and I did it the wrong way round this morning. You can tell it's Saturday, can't you? Happy Saturdays to you. I do hope you're good. Okay, so let's continue. Yes. So that's Wednesday, autumn 15. Wednesday, autumn. Let's just wake up at the normal time in case there's something that I've missed. Yeah, I've just finished a cup of coffee as well. Yes. Lovely cup of coffee it was. Oh, it's raining in game as well.
There.
Okay. Which means the critters can't go out. Day in, same as over here.
There.
Well, potentially, like, he could, but he's not going to want to. Okay, so you've got foodage, you're all fluffed.
Hi, cutie.
Morning. Like, what are you doing here on a Saturday?
Hi, cutie.
You're right, Blizzard. Good. I need to have a look at the calendar, actually, see what is coming up, just to refresh myself. There you go, North Street.
There.
I've fluffed you, haven't I? Of course I have, yeah. It's
Hi, cutie.
little fluffles over here. Okay. Oh, diggy spot. Thank you. Is it the wedding? No, it'll be the wedding on... I was a bit torn, actually, as to what to do in respect to streaming. But the wedding is on Tuesday of next week. And there's a possibility that we're streaming today. There is a possibility that the wedding is today. But I really wanted to stream, so... I've picked out the dress. Everything is ready to go. I quite like, actually, that there is distance. When I raided Manny yesterday, Manny was saying that the 7 days from when you actually sort of get engaged to getting wed is a nice distance. And it is, actually, I think, as well. Because they are normally like, you know, when you say you want to get married, like in Porsche, it's literally like the next day. There we go. You've all got enough food. So I think it's nice that we get the gap. And yeah, I was sort of in two minds, because although I really wanted to stream, I was very conscious that obviously everybody who's here in the week may potentially not get to see the wedding, but there is the VOD. Not that that's necessarily the same, but there is a record of it anyway if they want to catch it, if we get there. So here's the wedding day, Tuesday the 21st of autumn. Thinking about it, if I'd have really thought about this, what I think I probably would have done, or maybe in the future, what I think I would probably do is hang on until the winter. So potentially if I'd have proposed, you know, say there on the 29th, that would have taken us into the winter, because I would have loved a winter wedding. As it is, you know, it is what it is. Animal show. I need to figure out who I'm going to take for the animal show as well, actually. Go and have a look at the board. No worries. No worries. So the animal show. Let's have a look at me chickens. for chickens. Okay, so Chuckles. Chuckles is a gold winner, which means that Chickles also quality is up. And Cluckles, I'm going to take Cluckles because she is silver, which means that then all the chicken eggs really eventually will get up to kind of the same quality. So I think I'm going to take Cluckles. Chuckles has already got gold. After that, I'll probably take, there's Bentley. I mean, to be fair, Ermintrude, I'm pretty certain could win a bronze. But because we didn't get her until sort of like, you know, the end of year 1, which I still can't believe. But because we didn't get her till the end of year 1, her friendship and happiness points aren't as high. I could actually, though, just eat some happiness, you know, petting happiness food. That would work. Anyway, so on to the... that's not what I'm going to do this time, though. I'm going to take our Chuckles. I mean, Cluckles. Yes! Harvests! Let's just... I'm going to fertilise them all, but I'll harvest them. Harvest, yes. Yes. Oh, and my time stone, my autumnal stone, rather, should be free today. Right, so I'll... harvest. I mean, let's fertilise you. Gordon Bennett. Wordage. Okay, there's a diggy spot over there. Let's clear the yard. Let's grab you. Okay. Another diggy spot. Diggy spots galore today. I'm probably going to need to sell some bits as well to Miguel. Okay, let's work on you because we can get you to level 7. What are you now? 4. Same with the tea. What are you? 4. Nice. Oh, we got some wavy cucumbers. Eggplants. Let's grab that. Nut. Okay, and I think I put some fertiliser yesterday in either the yellow or the blue windmill. Oh, okay, let's get you. Nice. Let's fertilise you. There's a space of 3 there. Okay, now 6. And we're only halfway through the month. Do you need harvesting, I mean? No. How much fertiliser have I got left? 42, yeah. I need to grab some. I don't know if there's any in the red windmill, I'm not sure. I think the red windmill I'd got booked with something else, but I can't remember what. Okay. Hello, Ivy. Okay, I'm going to go and have a bath, not because I need one, but because I've got bingo reward for that. Let's take you and you out of there. What are you working on currently? Okay, some lumber and jewellery. So there's 7 slots free. So let's put you away. Right, so what do I want to do in here? I've got plenty of lumber on the go. What seeds do I have left? Let's do some radishes. I think I got 6 spots, didn't I? I can always grab some more, but I'll go and plant those. I don't want to pickle anything. Have I got a stew? I've got 1 stew left. Or rather, it's not that I don't want to pickle anything, it's I haven't got the goods in here that I want to. You know, something else as well, I'm going to get rid of that one, that's bugging me. Did I make pet food as well? I know I was going to, but I'm not sure that I did, no. Okay, so let's make some pet food too. Did I make vinegar? I'll do those eggs. I do want to do some fertilizer. Vinegar, that's what I'm looking for. No, I didn't, so maybe I'll put some vinegar in as well. Where's the rice? I've seen it. I've just whizzed past it. There it is. Is that all I've got at the moment? I know I'm grabbing some, so let's maybe get rid of that as well. I don't know how many slots that'll be, but... okay, so let's do some vinegar. Let's just finish off that. Done. Also some doggo food. Let's do another, well, pet food. Let's do that. I've got some mayonnaise as well. Yeah, these are the silky eggs. So one of them, which will be Cluckles, I think, has made it to level 7. But even so... Oh, I never did this Uzi. Gosh darn. Never mind. Like, everything is kind of like equally as important. It isn't necessarily that one thing is more important than another. So... okay, and then let's sew you. Right. Okay, so let's whiz in and have a bath. Let's go down to the blue windmill, see what's going on there. Hello, creatures. How are you? There we go. So, oh, I should grab that actually from the red windmill on the way past. So I can drop those into the blue windmill. So let's get those. Oh, I've got 50 vinegar in here, look, as well. I didn't see that. Let's take the wool because that will stack. Everything else is good in there. It's not on the turn or anything. So let's get that one. That's got 2 slots now that are free. So let's grab that one blooming soybean, and we'll do a bag of, 10 fertilizers. Right, so let's make another soy sauce with that. And then we'll do the rest. 1 slot fertilizer. There we go. Okay, so let's put all of you away. The presents are for Sylvia and Laurie on Saturday. There.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me just check while I'm here as well, and I'm thinking about it. How many baths do I need to take? Which one is it? Take a bath 10 times. I'm at 6 out of 10. Okay, so we're working on that. I've already claimed that one. This one is 50 invigorating honeycombs. I'm working on that. We haven't claimed this horizontal line. And then the bath. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Barrel jump 50 times. Open your bazaar store with at least 1 piece of decor displayed. Series from the bug. I can do that. That is not difficult. Well, I've only got to catch 2 more fish, and that would be that one done. Sell 10 bugs and critters from the category. Okay, that's kind of in conjunction with each other. So all I've got to do is catch 10 bugs and sell them at the bazaar. So it's probably easier if I catch 10 of the same as they stack. Otherwise that'll be 10 spaces in my bag. How many wind arrows have I got? Fine. Should be able to jump over there. I've got my little teleportation stone. Anyway. So I can get up there. Is there anything over there? Yes, there is. Okay. Nice. Okay, what we got going on over here? I will take the cheese and the honey because that. Oh, hang on. Well, maybe I won't take the honey actually. I think I'm pretty chock-a-blocker on honey. Like I've already got, 99 of them. How long has the autumn? 23 minutes. That's all. And then I don't want anything that is longer than 23 hours, essentially, to make in here, because I want to remove the purple ball then. Because there's nothing else in here that I want to make. So I need to look carefully at what I'm putting in here. Okay, so blue windmill. I know you can process honey. So that might be the easiest thing to do because we're overflowing here. And then you're all branded, so I'll sell you. You're the yellow windmill. I could do fertilizer in here. Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder how long. Maybe I could do them individually. Oh, and the herbalizations as well. I haven't got that many slots free. Potentially I was going to do some wood, but I think I've left. That's still processing. I haven't left it actually. It's still processing in the red windmill. Okay, so what do you take? 1 day, 21 hours. That's a bit long. I'm not going to do that. If I do 10 of you, 15 hours. That's okay. Some of the royal one as well. Do you take the same length of time? I don't see why you wouldn't. No, you take longer. Okay, no. Okay, so let's herbalize you then. And that's all the slots. Okay. So let's put you away. I will do the jewellery, but I want to get the purple ball out. I've only got 23 minutes. I think I'll hang around here somewhere. How many fish did I have to catch? Not many, Benny, was it? Okay. I've got all those. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Nice.
Autumn sunstone, yes. Okay, so let's run over to the yellow windmill. Process over there, and then we'll go and do some work on the basement. And then I've got to remember that I've actually got a basement and that things are going to need to be watered. This is kind of sort of where I see where sprinklers would come in handy, because it's so easy to forget that, as I have done previously. It's so easy to forget you got a basement. I was in a sort of routine, and then for some reason I got out of the routine. We're going down there. Right, let's take the fertilizer. Everything else is all good. None of it's on the turn and whatever at the moment. So what are you actually currently doing? Nothing. So I don't want to tie you up again more than 24 hours because I'll be wanting to put the purple ball back into this windmill. Then I want to put the green ball that's in the red windmill into the blue windmill. And then I'll decide what I'm going to put into the red windmill. Okay, so the eggs are probably worth, I didn't see, yeah, it's a branded egg, so that's worth more sold as it is. Jewellery will probably take up quite a bit, although I haven't actually got any jewellery in here to process in you. I don't have any gold and wool and that to process. The wood is still sort of in the system. It hasn't made it this far yet. So I think, to be honest, it's about the teas, isn't it? So let me see, what fruit do we got? I got some apples, so let's get 10 of those. How long does this take to... It might take a long while though, to be honest. I need to see. Let's take 10 of those. So I might not be doing these. Let's take 10 of those. I'd rather leave it standing if push comes to shove. Let's take 10 of those. What else did I get? Oh, blueberries as well. Let's take 10 of those. Guys, this kind of looks like the newest Harvest Moon. I don't know whether it's part of the same family, actually. I think it may be part of the same family. Story of Seasons. Is that a kind of spin-off? So in that respect, it probably is. Happy Saturdays, guys. Happy Saturdays. So how long would you take to do 10? 1 day, 6 hours. What about if I take you down to 15 hours? Yeah, I'm happy to go with that. So we'll just do them in batches of 5. I just don't want it tied up, so we won't be able to do all of these, but... well, that was 4. How long's 6? 18. That should be good. I just really want to, clear this, keep this windmill clear. 18, yeah. Okay, that's as much as I want to do. So 18 hours, it's basically, say, 4 o'clock. Right, let's just put you away. So that should be good. So Harvest Moon was one of the first farming sim. Yeah, I don't know whether it's within the same... I did know that, but I don't know whether it's in the same like franchise or group. Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons. If it's the same company and that, I've got no idea, because I did not play Harvest Moon. So I do not know. Okay, so let's put the autumn stone. Where does it go? Is it this one? Check. No. This one? Place. Place the sunstone on the pedestal. Yes. It does. Well, Harvest Moon is a very old game, isn't it, as well? So it does make complete sense, yeah. Yes. So now we can grow everything down here for spring and autumn. So nice. Okay. So essentially what I would like to do now is I want to take the balls out of the out of all of the windmills. Right, so let's just... Ooh, thank you. I'll take the fluorite. Okay, so down here I want to grow tea. So tree takes up like a 3x3. So I think if I grow... Because the good thing about the trees is they don't need watering. The tea will, but the trees won't. So if I grow 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 trees and 3 lots of teas. Not sure. I'm debating whether to do 18 teas and 4 trees. That's what I'm debating. I mean, it could be pretty flexible. It doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm completely stuck with it. It's not a permanent thing. So now what I need to do is see which is the most expensive fruit, essentially. Let's go to the storeroom. Sorry, Dill, sorry. Stardew is the same style as the Harvest Moon game for the Game Boy Advance. Right. Stardew again has been out for years, hasn't it? I noticed there was, I can't think off the top of my head what the game was called, but there was like, it looked quite good actually, sort of a modernised version, if you like, of Stardew. And also, I played Coral Island, not when I was streaming, but by myself. And Coral Island struck me as very similar to Stardew as well. I think they've all got commonalities. I mean, they're all farming, like social type of games, aren't they? So I think that's where, you know, sort of the similarities, if you like, come from. But I would say, having played like Story of Seasons, Mineral Town and things, I feel that the Grand Bazaar within the Story of Seasons set, if you like, games that are out there, I feel that this one stands alone. I haven't played any of the other Story of Seasons, with the exception of Grand Bazaar and Mineral Town. And I feel that Grand Bazaar stands apart from Mineral Town. And the others, like Olive Town and that, they look very similar to Mineral Town. And I think Grand Bazaar stands separately from that. So in Harvest Moon it went farther in the fact that you can start. You can in this, you can have a family as well in this. I'm due to get married next Tuesday, and you can have children. Or a child, I think. I don't know about children. I'm yet to see. I don't know. I haven't got that far in the gameplay, but you can have a kidney bean. Okay, so I'm looking at the price of how much the fruits are worth to what I want to grow, because I can make teas with these. So that's trending at the minute, but that's $2.50. 2.16, 2.24. Banana is a good one, I think. 3.20. So is mango. Maybe I should take one of these out just to. And a nana. Okay. That's trending, but I'm assuming it's in the 2s. Same as the blueberry, I think. Are you trending? Yeah. What about the apple? That's trending. See, it's difficult. I wish you could see the price of it without it trending. So I know I'd like to grow those 3 down here. That's summer though, actually, so I can't do that one. So put the banana away. I know that you were autumn, aren't you? No, you're summer as well. You're definitely autumn. Okay, and I know that the olive is autumn as well. But I could also grow spring down here too. But I don't have the summer stone. Okay, so now the question is, do I want the summer stone? And where is the summer stone made? Okay, now that is the question, isn't it? Phoenix, Phoenix, Miss Pig. It's Saturday, isn't it? It is Saturday. It is. It is. And I'm here, Phoenix. It was a toss up between. It's rainy as well today, so I was going to do quite a bit with the DOG, but it's raining, so that put the kibosh on that. And then, no, that was the wrong thing. And then after sort of that, after my plans sort of started to change a little bit, I'm like, I think I'd just like to stream. I'd like to just change the entirety of the day, so I did. I did. Oh, did I check my post? I don't think I did, actually. I picked it up, but I didn't check it. Yes, I think, as I say, I think they're all sort of similar to a degree. But this has been, I've got over 300 hours in this game. I think it was 347 hours when I looked this morning, roughly. It could have been 49. But it's a time sink for me, this game. I absolutely love it. And I have nowhere, and I like Stardew in that, but I have nowhere near as many hours in that, the same as Mineral Town. So for me personally, that speaks volumes. So you have made my day. Oh, that's good. I'm so happy you're streaming. So I'm going to go on your game after the shower and made a copy. That sounds good to me. So Disney Dreamlight was updated recently too. I've got Disney Dreamlight. I haven't been on there for donkey's ages, actually. Not that I really like that game too. But I think, I know Diva bought me the one expansion. And essentially I'd cleared that expansion, like I'd done that, the DLC. But it's kind of like, it's DLC based, isn't it? And it's just funded and things like that. There's other things ultimately that my money needs to be spent on. So I got as far as I could really with that one. But I do really like Disney Dreamlight. So 300 hours is what you're having about the Persona games. Fairs. I haven't played any of those. Dairy Driver. I hear that you've earned the title of Dairy Driver. To celebrate your accomplishment, you've included a small gift. Thank you, Felix. Ooh, don't tell anyone, but every time I come back from the mountains, I get the urge to just cannonball into those big hotel baths. Maybe when no one's watching, right? Thank you for the fish bait, Arata. I will take that, absolutely. Ooh, I hear that you've earned the title of agronomist. To celebrate your accomplishment, I've included a small gift. The Sturdy Crops cart. Display it at my bazaar. Nice. Okay, I wonder what that's going to do. And I've already collected those. Okay, well, thanks for the fish bait, actually. I think I might go fishing. It's 6 o'clock. I can't do anything, really. The windmills are just slowly turning, I'm just waiting on grabbing the purple ball out of the windmill. Let's get these. Okay, so let's do a bit of fishing. I've got a quest for fishing, and I've also got a bingo quest as well. So silver medal, thank you. It's not a fish though. I'd like fish. Quicker fish. I'd like quicker fish. Nice. Bingo, mission complete. Awesome. So what I think I'll do now is, after we've fished, I think I'll catch some bugs. I think I'll do the locusts again. Just catch 10 of those. Put the bug sign up at the bazaar next time and then sell the 10 bugs. And that'll give me more bingo prizes. Oops. Another big egg car. A welly, nice. So Persona is a series based on a theory from a psychologist. Not sure his profession. Oh yeah, Cole Young, yeah. Yeah, I know him, yeah. Well, I don't know him personally, but you know, I've heard of him. The people have sides of themselves. They use it as a facade to affect the public image. Oh dear. So is it like do you create a character? Like I say, I'm assuming in Persona, then you can create your avatar. I'll probably make this my last fish so I'm in bed for... Oh. Ancient fish fossil. Okay, no, we can, I think we've got time for one more. Oh dear, my thumb wants to go the entire different direction than it should. Oh, another boot. Got the hand-eye coordination this morning.
With the flow?
Yes, thank you, Finley. I am. There you go, you can have that. And that.
Thank you.
Okay. I've got to catch 100 fish anyway for Wilbur. That should have completed the bingo mission though. I'll have a look later. Hey, boys. Yes. Okay. So, whoopsie daisy, how did I get my cursor over there? It's an art form. I'd put that cheesecake away and I did not want to put the cheesecake away. Although I suppose it'll stay fresher in there. I don't actually have any food in my inventory, so maybe I should get some. Petting happiness up level 2. That doesn't do anything other than, yeah. Petting happiness up level 3. Petting happiness up level 2. Oh, I got 10 of these. Oh, I didn't realise I had 10 of those. Take those out, I think. You don't actually technically do anything. No effect. No effects. So, what if I eat you? Petting happiness. What did you do? Petting happiness up level 2. Let's take that one and eat that one. Give me critters of fluff. Let's eat that. Nice.
Nice.
And I learned the recipe for soy milk pudding. Okay, tasty. Dill. So you have a set character, but you can mould the character in social stats to better assist in the battle. Oh, it's like a fighting sort of game.
There.
So, okay, Persona works literally on the power of friendship. So, every game deals with a different theme. So, it's actually hard to explain to someone who's never played yet. No, I haven't seen it either. I've seen no gameplay of it, so... Is there combat in it?
There.
Do you want a horsey treat? There you go.
There.
There, that's nice. There you go. Okay, it's a nice day today, so you'll be able to get outside. Yeah, turn-based RPG, right. Welcome back, Phoenix.
Hi, cutie.
Bentley. Thank you. Oh, I'm
There,
intrigued.
there.
There we go. Because I wanted to work on your happiness. Because I am thinking, Intrude, that I'm going to enter... I'll be entering Cluckles.
There,
Here we
there.
are, our Cluckles. Into the animal competition this Friday. But after that, I think I'm going to enter the cows.
Hi, cutie.
Like Intrude first, then I'll enter
Hi,
Bentley,
cutie.
so that the milk can start getting up to level 7 as well. We got a golden Haggy Peggy. So I got the barn upgrade yesterday on the game. Can't wait for the next bazaar now for more critters. And guess what? You got not one but 2, and you wasn't even trying to get them. Not 1 but 2. Oh gosh. I don't know. Like my brains are racking now. Do you mean like golden eggs or oh, guardian fish? Yes, that happens. Have you got the? Did you get the quest for errata, or have you just really upgraded your fishing rod? Or I'm not sure where you are now, Phoenix, in your game. Like how far you progressed. Some examples of things to speak of. Persona 1, aka Revelations. Persona deals in rumours and how they affect society. In that game, rumours are made reality. Oh, right, okay. So by the blue windmill, and no, I haven't got it just yet, just the goldfish. Oh, you are. I'll tell you what, that is, look, well, lucky. I mean, I don't know the statistics in respect to getting a guardian fish. But I have never got a guardian fish until I got a quest from errata, and then I caught a guardian fish, and then I started to catch them. But I've never just got a guardian fish before. In the 2 playthroughs I've done, this one and the one by myself, I didn't get a guardian fish until I'd caught one for errata. So I think the chances of that are pretty slim, so well done. Cyber, good morning, Cyber. Happy Saturdays to you. How is my tea doing? 4.5. 4.5. That's quite an interesting format, though, actually, isn't it? If the oh dear, I was going to catch you. Never mind. If the rumours there, Geist, sort of actually become true, it's quite an interesting concept for a game. So I thought it would have been. So you're still in autumn. Autumn year 1. So I thought it would have been like a special different fish, fancy colour, but it's... Yeah, no, it's not. It's just a bigger... It's a bit like the big-headed carp. Except, like you say, it's bigger. It's not mega fancy or anything. Add jail? I'm not picking up what you're putting down, Lois. So I was so excited when I caught him, and I was like, I need to tell Miss P. I can't wait till I can't wait till Tuesday. I've never, as I say, you know how many hours I've got in this. I was saying to guys that I've got like 347 hours, 49 hours in this game so far, and until Arata asked me to catch, I'm going to just get locusts. Okay, but the dragonflies are taking up the thing at the moment, and I don't want to catch those. Okay, there's none up there. Let's go for a bath. I'm glad you stripped it. Like I said, I wonder what the chances of that are. I don't know, but that's got to be pretty rare. So this affects the plot because rumours spread that a certain bad man from history never died, and he goes on to be the main antagonist. Who would that be? Like Hitler? There's a conspiracy theory that Hitler never did actually die when they said he did, isn't there? Or it was the dude Bin Laden, who allegedly went to hang out in a cave, and there's conspiracy theories to say that he never actually died, and things. So I will check how many hours you got when I'm on it. So it's crazy how the games are so different but the same. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, because I do know that there is like the conspiracy theorist point of view, which to be honest I think is probably true, because of all the like essentially all of the SS officers and things like that, the big wigs if you like, they were all taken off and rehomed, weren't they, because their experiments were deemed worthy of further investigation, which I think is ghoulish and bad, but I mean, what can you do? But they kind of made it sound like they were being punished and etc., but they actually weren't at all, were they? So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, but I mean, who knows? They love to fudge. If you muddy the waters enough, then anything really can be correct, can't it? And you'll never get to the bottom of it until it becomes unredacted, and even then they block everything out so you don't get to see it anyway. It's just a date of a memo, and that's about all the information that you get. It was Hitler, yeah. As soon as you said that, I thought it would have been Hitler. Yeah. So there was a brown alpaca too on your last bazaar, but you didn't have the barn completed. A bit like what happened with me and Ermin Truth, so it wouldn't let you have it. And you also got a new doggo to a Bernese mounted. Oh, what cool buddy. So you don't have to worry about your critters getting in and out. That's a big way off the minds, I think, when you don't have to worry about your critters. You're very timed, aren't you, Phoenix? You know, you either have to put them away sort of early and then go up the mountain and whatever, or wherever it is that you're going to go and do, or you have to make sure that you're back before 10 o'clock so that you can herd them all in. And I mean, they just get a bit grumpy with you, but even so, like, I don't like it. I don't like it when they get grumpy. So yeah, the other is that Hitler is in a secret German bunker. Right, yeah. Yeah, because he was supposed to be hidden, wasn't he, in some bunker somewhere, and then he was supposed to have cyanided himself with Eva whatever her name is, Eva Braun, weren't they? But again, that's probably just, you know what I mean? On the other hand, like I say, there's the conspiracy theories that basically they took him out and just give him a lovely cushy retirement somewhere. And Winnie Fridgy Chicken won the animal show. Oh, bless Winnie! So another example is dealing with all characters facing a... Oh, I wouldn't like that. Yeah, no, that pull me emotions too. Rumours. I really dislike gossip. Really dislike it, but I can see how that would be an interesting aspect, but I don't need to deal with a game that deals with any of that. I've had enough in the personal life, so I don't need to deal with that in a game. It wouldn't be a game to me at that point. It would tug me emotions too badly in wrong directions. It's very time consuming, isn't it, trying to get the creatures here, there and everywhere. It becomes I'm always really happy. It's a huge weight off my mind when my critters then deal with, like I say, the other critters. So like you say, then you can go off on your adventures and decide how late you want to be in bed or not, knowing that your animals are all good. And I love the fact that they have made cats and dogs in this game as well. Herd, you know, it's made having pets kind of vital, really. Instead of them being there just for fluffs and decoration and cuteness, the fact that they have a job to do, I think, is a lovely aspect. So also you've had the quest pop up for the ball, for the windmill. So you've got to get your star quality up and your topaz, etc., to be able to complete it. Oh right, yeah. Is that Isaac or Wilbur that does that? What quest? I can't remember. So Persona 4 is about how the truth can be clouded and distorted. Well, yes. Absolutely. Okay, so I was after really kind of like just... yes, okay. That's what I wanted. I just wanted the locust to respawn. Is the one down here? Yes, there is. Perfect. Did you respawn? No, I can't see you. It's like a dragonfly. There's another one up here though, so let's grab you. Okay, so how many is that I've got? 4 already. So I just need another 6, and I think there is some down like on the way to the blue windmill. Isaac, I think I can't remember myself. I don't know if it's Isaac or Wilbur. But I know the quest you mean. That's worth getting, actually, that is. Yeah, it's worth getting, I think. I mean, eventually you'll do what he asks you to do anyway, won't you? You know, just by simply playing through, but... Hello, Wilbur. I'm not going to talk to you because you're going to ask me about fishing. And I'm working on it, Wilbur. I'm working on it. That's what I mean by persona dealing in themes. It sounds a very interesting game. I'm not sure it's for me, personally, but it does sound an interesting game. Oh, I've got a diamond. Okay, I can get up here. Oh, there's my sweetheart. Okay. Hey, sweetie. A wedding. Our wedding. No. I'm not nervous. Honestly, No, I won't lie. I'm incredibly nervous. In fact, bless you. Don't be nervous. It'll be fine. Have some stew. No. I just...
Yo!
You know what? I'll eat the stew. I'll eat the stew. I was going to give him that. It was the last stew I had. I'm going to go and cook some more. Oh, that's good. Oh, sorry, Samir. Just like, here, look what I've cooked you. Gorgeous, tasty stew. Chobble, chobble, chobble. It's funny. Buttons, how do they work? Okay, let's take you. Oh, I was going to call it the Red Windmill, I think, actually. Well, what have you got to... Perfect. Right, let's get the ball away from you. Yeah, remove. Okay, let's do a little bit of... in fact, I'll warp. I don't mean... Well, yeah, you know, warp to storage. I'll try the red one first. So I'm very into the human mind, so Persona definitely hits. I love, actually... oh, there's another locust. Psychology, psychiatry, the human mind, what makes us tick, I find absolutely fascinating as well. Absolutely fascinating. I must admit, I really do. I've focused years of research on psychopathy. Is there another one up here? No. Yeah, just personally, just because like I say, I find the subject extremely fascinating. I do really, truly enjoy it. Here we go. This is what I was after. I'll take you because you'll stack. I'll take you because you'll stack. As well. Okay, and you're doing nothing, so I can take that from you. Yes. Right. So let me just gather all the... What do you do if I put the purple ball into you? What do you give me? Because I can't remember on the red windmill. Yes. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, you give me the summer sun stone. Okay. What is that? Legendary treasure chest. You need 3 of them. Where do you get those from? Oh, I'm wondering if you fish those up, you know, because you need the fish fossils and the starry sand. I'm wondering if you fish those, but I need a higher quality fishing rod. Well, that's interesting to note, isn't it? Sprinklers as well. I'm just wondering whether or not it would be prudent to make a sprinkler. I don't have enough items. You know, I think I actually might make a sprinkler. You can win one from Rich, but I haven't won one yet. Let me just put these bits away and sort out my inventory here. You stay with me. Okay. Right. So what was it? 5 gold. 5 gold rings. 5 gold. Was 20 bronze. 20 silver. And 20 irons, wasn't it, as well, I think? Or was it 40 irons? Yeah, not you. 30 irons. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to make... Yes. How long do you take to do? $18 hours. Okay, I can handle that. Okay, yeah, 18 hours. Yeah, so essentially a day, right? So you can do that. I'm just thinking that, like I say, it's probably a prudent move for me. Bless you, Phoenix and Lois. It's probably a prudent move for me because I'm likely to forget the basement. Now, the trees I'm going to grow down there, it's not going to matter. If they don't get fertilised every day, I don't get as many fruit. Okay. But they're not going to die on me. But if I don't water the tea every day, that is going to die. So I think that would probably work out quite well for me down there in the basement. I'm just wondering, do I want to do 2 of them and like 4 trees? That's actually what I'm wondering. And I think maybe I do, because if I didn't want it, I could always sell it at the bazaar, couldn't I? Let's just take you. I do think maybe I should make 2. Yeah. Okay. I think that might be the best move for me. And then I can see how I want it laid out when I've actually got everything all organised. Right. So in the meantime as well, I think I'm just going to bung in some fertiliser because I need some of that too. Okay, Yeah. Right, and I need 3 more locusts. Did any spawn while I was in there, or is it too late in the day? Yeah, no, I can't. No, they didn't. Okay. But I should be able to get 3 tomorrow. Without a problem. Also, I've got 3 spaces there on the field. So let's get some radish out there. Okay. And I didn't fertilise this rice down here. Because that can get to level 7, so I'd like to just keep it all. This is why it's a good idea, I think, to grow like this sort of thing, like all together in one row. Everything's a little bit scattered. I'm looking forward, to be honest, to winter. Did I fertilise these up here? Yeah, I did. I look forward to winter anyway, but I'm really looking forward to winter so that I can let my fields go fallow, really, and just kind of start again, which is sort of what I was trying to do in autumn. But it didn't work out that way. But winter, I think you can only sort of... It's not that you can't grow. You can actually grow quite a bit of stuff. It's surprising. I think there's potatoes, certainly, that you can grow. And a couple of the trees. Like, I think it's oranges and lemons. Right, let's go and grab the... I'll put some more fertiliser in. Because I'm getting through quite a bit of it. Right now. So let's just get the grass. Let's just put you away. Okay, so let's do the fertiliser. Okay. No, that's a different type of bug. And I want the locusts, like I say, because they stack. Do I need to? Let's just top you up before we go to bread. I know it's only early, but I think I am going to go to bread. Hey, critters. Right, let's just sort everything there. Okay. What will tomorrow be? Friday. Right, so just to organise my thoughts, tomorrow I want to get the sprinklers. From there, take the purple ball out of the red windmill. I want to put the green ball in the blue windmill, which will allow that to process more items. I haven't decided what colour ball I'm going to put in the red windmill yet. But I want to take the purple ball back up to the yellow windmill so that I can work on my upgrade for my hatchet. So that's kind of my plan of action. And while I'm visiting the windmills, I will grab everything out of there that I processed that I want to sell at the bazaar. Okay, the animal show is today as well. Gosh darn it, I forgot the animal show. I did not factor that in. Okay, well, I know the balls do different things. They do.
There.
So the purple ball will give you special items to make within all of the different
Hi,
windmills.
cutie.
The green ball gives you 12 slots to process items
Hi,
in
cutie.
instead of 6. There's an orange ball. One of them will give you an extra 1 item. So instead of putting 10 items
Hi,
in the windmill,
cutie.
you can actually put 11 into the 6 slots. And then there's another ball that will allow 30 items per
Hi,
slot.
cutie.
But obviously, if you, sometimes it can take long enough to process 10 items.
There.
You put 30 items into the slots. Thank you for your follow. Welcomes. Happy Saturdays. It can take a very long time. But yeah, they all do different things. I bought them all, I think. Says me. I'm going to have to check. I'm pretty certain I bought them all.
Hi, cutie.
But I think now, you see, the green windmill was always in, not the green, sorry, the green ball was always in my red windmill. Because in the early stages, I found that what I wanted, all the items really I wanted to process were really in my red windmill. Like in bulk. Anyway, the items I wanted to process in bulk were in my red windmill. Things that I needed more of. As I've moved on and I'm like now sort of coming up to the end of autumn year 2, the items that I want to process more of are in the blue windmill. And I've already made my autumnal stone, which is a special item out of the blue windmill. So now I want the purple stone back into the yellow windmill. Oh, I got Bountiful Rancher title. Nice. So that I can make special items up there. And I haven't fluffed my critters this morning. Yeah. Come here, Pepper. Come here.
There.
Yes. There you go. Okay. Dill was out here herding. There's Dill. Dill. And I'm assuming Pepper's in there now getting the... is she? Pepper is, I don't want to say a lazy kitty, but she's permanently asleep. Here she is.
Hi, cutie.
You know, and she does things in her own time. Like the DOGs, me doggos, all of the critters are out, as you can see, by like 9 o'clock. You know, Pickles, bless her, she just does things in her own time. You know, Pickles is just like, they'll go out when I'm ready to put them out. Chickens always get a lie in. Okay. So that's good then. So do you keep special items? I mean, I suppose they're sellable, actually. That's an interesting... I'll harvest that one. Nice. The travel stone is not sellable because I've never seen the stones that you need to make the travel stone. I have not seen those back on sale at any of the stalls. So that's a literal one-off. In respect of the sunstones, I mean, the sprinklers you can sell. In respect of the sunstones, that's just diamonds and things that you collect along the way. You know, like the starry sand and the fossils and things. So, I suppose you could sell it. I'm not sure what it's worth. Actually, I didn't even look at its value, to be honest, because, you know, I was just thinking more about getting it situated downstairs in the basement. A typical cat, do things in their own time, I know. That's what to be honest, I do like the critters. I love the critters, never mind like. I absolutely love the critters in this game. I do think they're funny. They're very realistic. And also I need to grab some more fertiliser because I'm out of that. I knew I was getting low. Let's get you. Is there another? There's a locust.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then should be one down here somewhere. There he is. And then there's normally one over here. There he is, by the nut. Okay, that's good. And I think I should have 10 now. Yes. So that'll be another bingo mission done. I must remember to put the bug placard out, like, you know, at the... at the next bazaar. Okay. the next question is, did I put fertilizer in here? I have got fertilizer in here. Yes, go me. Okay, wait. Have you done the 2 sprinklers? Yes, you have. Okay, so you shouldn't have anything going on now. Perfect. Right, let's take the purple ball out of this one. Yes. What was that? Have I got a scene as well? Let's put some of these bits away. Nope, didn't want to do that. But still, it's done now. Okay, so here are the balls that I've got. I don't know how many balls there are. I'm going to have to check maybe at the next bazaar, Phoenix. So the yellow ball will process 1 extra item for every 5. The purple ball allows you to do special items at each individual windmill. The green ball will allow you to get an extra 6 slots of processing that do 10 each. And the orange will let you do 30 pieces at once over the 6 slots that you get. But that one, that's good for things like fertilizer that are done like in a snap, really, you know, or your mayonnaise, things that are made relatively quickly. That is a really good Wonderstone for. But if you're processing something that takes ages, like jewellery or something, and you put in, you know, a fair whack of that slot is going to be taken up for weeks. So you have to use this one, in my opinion anyway, you have to use this one with discretion. So this is the one that I want to put in the blue. That's the one I want to put in the yellow. And I think 1 extra item for every 5. That would probably be a good one to put into me red. Which I need to just have highlighted so that it will... Yeah. Okay, so set this Wonderstone and we'll try this one. So that gives me a little bit extra in here to process. Okay, let me just go and finish my fertilisation. Do you know what? There's a lot going on this morning because I've also got the animal show as well. And I wanted to get some food out. Where did I put that fertiliser? Did I not pick it up? Or did I put it away? No, I picked it up, so I obviously put it away. But I haven't finished fertilising. And then I'm going to have to head off to town. There it is. Do I have any food in here that gives me a chat boost? Petting happiness. Petting happiness. No buff. That effect. Okay, so I'll buy a strawberry tea from... so a lot of thought has gone into this game. I absolutely agree. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was saying this to Geist earlier. This game stands alone from the others, in my opinion, of like the Story of Seasons, like saga. It definitely does. You know, it really is. Because I played Friends of Mineral Town. Not all the way through. I have not played it all the way through. But it's a good game. You know, I'm not saying it's not a good game. It's a good game. But there's something about this game that is just, I find, much more engaging than those. But I mean, I haven't played Olive Town and that. Oh, hello, Courtney. Happy Saturdays. There we go. It's because you atted me, Courtney, and I've got that stopped. That's why you got held there. Hang on a sec, because now my chat is paused. So don't do that. Thank you. That's it. I had to click out the game. There we are. So I wanted to tell you that 100% in Hogwarts Legacy is possible. Yes. Weren't you at the last time I spoke to you? I think you were at 400 hours, weren't you? Oh, crumbs! The animal show is on. Oh, that is awesome! That is really good. What did I get? Was it 85? Okay, I need to... It's 2 o'clock already. And I didn't realise.
Welcome.
Thank you, Madeline. Can you sell me some strawberry tea, please? Thank you.
Quite right.
No, thanks.
Come again.
All right, let's drink that. There we go. And let's say hello to everybody
How
as quick
are
as I
you?
can.
How are you today?
Yo!
This is your first Story of Seasons game. As I say, I've got Friends of Mineral Town, but and I played it, but honestly, I don't even think really to be nothing. It didn't grab me, if you like, as a game. So I don't even think I'm like halfway through.
How's it going?
Coral
that
Island,
so?
on the other hand, really did. Coral Island is a really good game.
It's so great. So pretty.
Thank you. Happiest news ever. I thought. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Woo!
Animal show. Yeah, I thought that because every. Okay, now I've got
Cheers.
June again.
That's nice.
Congrats for you. Thank you. I'm just trying to talk to Sophie, actually.
How are you?
It's been a while. Yeah. So that's kind of sort of what they're saying to me, which is why I was skipping through.
How are you today?
Yes, I've been good. I've just been busy, that's all.
Yes.
Right. Sup?
Yeah, they're all like, oh, I haven't seen you in ages. Like, I've been bobbing around.
Hello.
So I figured that was the stop. Yeah, I'm almost 700 now, but I did it. That is awesome, Courtney. What house were you in when you did it? Oh, that is so good. What house were you in? You know, did you finally settle on and get the 100% in? Because I know that, like I say, you'd got the 400 hours and that, and you were, you'd gone through, like, all of the houses. Or a better question might be, which was your favourite house? Out of all of the hours that you've got in there now and your 100%, what is your favourite house to play in? So I played a little of Coral Island when it first came out. We'd like to go back to that at some point. It is absolutely brilliant. Courtney, yeah, if you don't at me, you won't get held. It's because you're trying to at me that I don't allow that. Which is why it's holding your comment. So don't worry, I will see what you're saying. You don't have to at me. So I stopped it, and that's why you were getting held there. So you did it on Ravenclaw, but you completed the game on all the houses. And what was your favourite house? Out of all of the houses that you played on, with all the hours that you've got, I mean, that's some experience. What was your favourite house to play with? Where have I been? I've been around. I don't know what your... Laurie, let's talk to you.
Hi.
Were you hiding from me? No. I've been around.
Why, hello.
Oh, see? Good to see you.
Well, isn't that nice?
I heard you're getting married. Well, isn't that just the best news? I am getting married. A new couple tying the knot is always something to celebrate. Yes, Samir and myself.
Joyous day.
Congratulations on your engagement, dearie. Two of you will make such a happy home together. Thank you.
Ain't that peachy?
I still love my house, Ravenclaw, but I played on all the houses, and the best house was Slytherin. I can sort of see how, actually, because there's a number of options that you can do, isn't there, with... there's a few interactions that I'm thinking that potentially you could be very Slytherin-like. So if I go back and play it again, which I'm sure I will at some point in the future, I'm going to try that one then. I can see how you could have some cheeky fun with Slytherin, to be honest.
To many years
Thank you so
ahead.
much, two young people so deeply in love. Bless you, Stuart. I can't wait for the wedding.
Ooh-wee.
Whoa, well, I got your hair sprout. You've been doing... Oh, I have, but I haven't used anywhere
yes.
near what you want me to use. I'm getting there. Yeah, I have been busy.
How delightful.
I heard you're engaged. Congratulations. Why, when it comes from you, Diana, does it sound like false? I wish nothing but happiness for the two of you. You know, kind of doesn't sound
How
like
you
that.
feeling,
does it?
sweetie?
Been a while. How you been? I've been around. You know what I
Hey
mean?
there.
You were. No, I was. I played Ravenclaw for a very small amount of time, and then I went into Gryffindor. But I do like where the Hufflepuff common room is, like downstairs by the kitchens with those barrels and that. Like, it would just be interesting to play from all of the houses, because I didn't play Hufflepuff or Slytherin. But I completed the game both times on Gryffindor.
Hey there.
Yeah. Yes. No.
Couldn't tell you.
I forgot that we'd got that quest thing going, or I wouldn't have talked to you.
Whoa!
Yeah. No, I've been around. Everybody's been asking me where I am. Like, I've been here.
Greetings.
So if you do them all, you can pick what you want best. Yes, I really enjoyed, I do have to say, I really enjoyed Gryffindor. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed the quests and stuff and that with Gryffindor. I started Ravenclaw, but I felt that the first time I played it, like the Ravenclaw common room is really nice. And I just thought, though, that the first time that I played it, I'd rather play it through Gryffindor. So when I go back, because like I say, I know that I will go back to play that game. It's got, for me personally, the replayability of it is immense. So I know that at some point in the future, that's going to call me back to it. And I will, as I say, I'll probably do, when I restart it, I'd probably do Slytherin. Simply because just from the giggles that I had playing it myself with as Gryffindor, I can see how, like I said, you can be a bit mean to characters if you like and stuff, you know, by asking everybody for money and things like that. There's different things and quests and that you can do as well. That you could put a different spin on. So I can see how Slytherin would probably be quite good funsies. So I think when I go back to play it again at some point in the future, Slytherin would then be the house I'd choose. So I'm in Ravenclaw, still yet to complete the game. You'll get there in the end, Phoenix. So I was coming to ask if you wanted a nice little start to start your game together with lots of mods. Slytherin is so good. I haven't got any plans to play Stardew, Courtney. That's a nice request, and I really appreciate you thinking of me. But I don't. The next game that I'm going to play after, well, I'll be putting it to the vote actually. Because this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to marry Samir whilst trying to get the bazaar sort of as high as I can. And then at that point, I'm going to say that the game is sort of finished, this game. But it isn't, because you have to get the bazaar levels to 99. So then I'll be playing it off stream. And then I'll just bring it back ad hoc just to show you anything that's kind of like, you know, that's happened and stuff until I actually get the bazaar level to 99. But once I've done those parameters, so I've married Samir and I've kind of boosted the bazaar, it's either going to be Coral Island. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, so, okay, where was I? Right. Games I'm going to play. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask everybody, it'll be a choice between either Coral Island or Dragon Quest Builders 2. So that's what I'm planning on playing next on here, once I've got that one. Hang on a second as well, because the... Thank you, Phoenix. My chat has scrolled up. So 51 hours I've got in Story Seasons. Grand Bazaar, I've got 350 probably now. So, well, how about just think if you do when you want to do that, you've almost 2,000 hours in Stardew Valley. So it'd be cool to play with you when we aren't doing The Sims now. Since I was watching you every morning playing, you was a silly raccoon when you started on your drive to work years ago. Yeah, oh, Sid, bless you, Courtney. I know you've been here a long time. But yeah, so they're the games that I'm planning on playing next. But I will bear you in mind if I do come to do a Stardew. Then I will bear that in mind, because I know that you can play, like, you know, I played years ago now, but I did play a little bit with Manny, and Sunshine was on there as well, and Canuck and Murphy as well. So I know that you can have like a little group thing going, like multiplayer. Yes, I want to enter the animal show. Okay, so I'm all behind like the duck's tail, I feel like now, sorry. So please select the animal you wish to enter. That is going to be our Cluckles. She's already won silver. Yeah. Cluckles, yeah. Yes. So you would like to enter your Cluckles at gold rank. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Yes. So with that, let the animal show begin. Yeah, our Sid with the paparazzi. He really didn't like the paparazzi. That was the first time they appeared, actually. Stanley and Sid in the Get Famous. Oh, look at that. We're against 3 cows and 1 little chicken.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day of our seasonal animal show.
Thank you, Felix.
First and foremost, allow me to introduce our competitors.
In what?
Number 1
is lovely Kaori.
Entrant number 2
is Eager Joseph.
Entrant number 3
is Burley Thomas.
And our final entrant
is me. With Chucky. Chuckles. Look at that face. Oh, okay.
With
Chuckles
that,
just got the hearts.
I will turn it over to our judge for this competition. Woofio, if you would be so kind.
Thank you! I'm positively excited to meet all your farm friends today.
Yes, let's move right along to the judging.
Arf, I see.
Yes, she's in fine condition, isn't she?
Now there's a face simply bursting with love.
I
We
think
may
that
have
means
just
we've done
found
it.
our top dog.
I think that means we've done it. We've got another gold cup coming. Yes, Cluckle seems really excited, doesn't she?
Thank you for waiting. Our highly qualified judge here has finalized the results.
Okay.
Yes, thank you all for your potions. The winners for this animal show are... in 3rd place...
Eager Joseph.
In 2nd place...
Lovely Kaoru. Kaoru?
And our number 1 top dog is... you!
We did it! We did it! We did! Yes! That's gold as well. That is gold. Thank you, Phoenix. Yes, we did it. We did it. Oh, perfect. Yes. So Chuckles is gold, which means
Let's
all our
not
chicken
delay with
products
handing out the awards, shall we?
can get to level 7, but now also all our silky products can get to level 7. Perfect. So good. Gluckles, you little star.
What a possum victory!
Isn't it?
You and your little buddy were just legendary!
Well, thank you, Woofio. Yes. Branded as well. So that means now no more mayonnaise, really. Her eggs are going to start selling for... they're going to be worth more just as Heggy Peggies rather than actual processed. Perfect.
Bravo, indeed!
Thank
a
you.
Most impressive showing.
Wasn't it? She is just an incredible chicken.
Here is your grand prize.
Soothing fodder seeds, which I'm probably going to sell because there's no room on the... I don't have any space. Do 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 do.
We had a wonderful show, if I do say so myself. I hope you are as utterly eager for the next show as I am.
Yes, I am. Oh, it's going to be a bit torn though, the next show, because it's either going to be between Buffalo Milk or Milk, you know, with Ermintrude or Bentley, I think. Although I do have to say, wool
We
is
have
worth quite a
concluded
bit.
This season's animal show.
Yes, perfect. I still got chat friendship boost. So let's just see if I can grab Owen. Hang on, Owen.
Pretty good.
Heard you were tying the knot soon. Congratulations. I'm sure you two will be good together. Thank you. Right, let's do a boost on the bazaar. So that will be 3 this week that we've done. So we'll get to rank 17.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. We've made friendship with everybody. So let's go down now and concentrate on the windmills.
Yep. Yeah.
Gather everything that I want from the windmills. Ready for the bazaar. Okay. So what have you... Whoopsie-daisy. No. Perfect. Okay. So in this windmill, I wanted to put the green ball. Where is it? Oh, did I put them away? Probably did. Right, so the green ball, which is going to allow me to process more. Yeah, 12 slots. Okay, so let's do that. Set the Wonderstone. Yes. Okay. So now I can get quite a bit of honey done, but in a reasonable time. Okay. So they're branded now, so that's probably going to be worth more than the mayonnaise. Let me just see. I've got some like herbalised. Yeah, 900. Yeah. Well, 1350. The 7-star. Yeah, because like these are the. It's definitely not worth making mayonnaise. I've compared the price before with those. Anyway, so let's take the honey. Was the jewellery that I wanted to make in here? Was I going to do the emeralds? Not that they're going to be ready by tomorrow, but they'll be ready for the following week's bazaar, you know, just gives me a bit of a head start. So that's honey. I can herbalise and probably grab tomorrow on the way over. Did I sort you? Also, I'm seeing everything that I've actually got. So I can probably grab that tomorrow. Why are you in there? You shouldn't be. I still haven't grown any autumnal flowers, except the roses, which I put up by the bees to try and get some revitalising or whatever it is, invigorating rather, honey. Here we are. I'd like to do some wood over here as well. Maybe just get rid of that odd stone too, because I could potentially sell that at the bazaar. Okay. Okay, I kind of sort of feel that that's it. Right, let's just do the oddsy things first. Okay, so let's do that first, and then we'll do the 2 emeralds. Yeah, that takes 5 days. That's fine. We're ready for next week. Then we'll start on the honeys. Oh, let's just get this stone out of the way as well. This one odd stone. And then maybe we'll just do 10 of those. We'll just do 8 of those. That's fine. And then back to the honey. There, that's much better. Being able to process that, because I was just getting a glut of honey, you know, that I just needed to clear out. Right, so you can go away. Okay, so that's you set up. I collected everything that I wanted from there. There isn't a breath of wind, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because I've got my travel stone. Yep, let's go over there. Whee!
There.
Diamond. Dig spot. Nothing there. Okay. Right. So that is all of that done. Oh, Samir, I would stop and chat actually, but I don't have any stew to give you because I ate the last one. I do want to make some more stew so I can gift him that. We've upped to the bazaar level. So I've done that. We won gold at the animal show, which is good. So what have you got in here? Oh, you've got quite a bit that I actually want to take. Look at that. Just enough spaces. Okay, so you... Let me just remove you. My bag is full. Sammy! So why does you streaming on a Saturday seem odd to you? Do you normally do Saturdays? Oh, and hi! Sammy! Hello, happy Saturdays. And it is odd. It is. I woke up this morning. There was a few things that I had on. And it was raining. So the DOG and everything was all like that was out of the window. So I just thought, you know what? What would I really like to do? So I shuffled everything around and decided to stream. Happy Saturdays. I hope you are good. So yeah, I don't normally stream on a Saturday, but what the heck? Life is for living, isn't it? Right, so what I want to do now is remove this ball. Yes. Okay. What does the blue wonder ball do? I've forgotten. Let me just have a look after I look this way. So the blue wonder ball processes items faster. Okay. But what I want to put in here is the purple one. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, so you could go in there. Right, and then let's set the wonder stone in here. Right, lovely. So now what I want to do is have a look what I need for this. So, I need 3 mithril, 1 adamantite, 9 orichalcums, and 20 ultimate stone. Oh, stone and not wood. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Right, how much stone have I got in here? I've been working on the wood for For some reason, my brain was stuck on ultimate wood. Okay, so I don't have any ultimate. I've got ultimate wood in my inventory, like bag, storeroom. But there's none in there. And I've only got 3 in there. Okay, well, thankfully I have put some stone to process. In the blue windmill already. So the next thing to check is the mithril. Oh, I'm good for the mithril. Okay, so I'm good for the orichalcums. I'm good for the mithril and the adamantite. It's literally the stone that I have to work on. Okay. I did want to check the recipe a while ago, but the balls were tied up, so to speak, in the other windmills. So now I know exactly what I need for that recipe, because there was something nagging at the mind where I thought it was wood, but I couldn't check it because the purple ball, I've been making the autumnal stone and that, so... So I'm playing a bit of Portia today while the hubby showers. Then you head into the supermarket. Ooh, that's the only chore left today. Yes. You know, and look on the bright side. That'll soon go, actually. And if you go in with hubby and that, it'll be done quick. And Indy is having zoomies around the garden. All the kitties are fed and clean litter. And so you put your feet up for a relaxing weekend. And why so much iron? I normally keep 1 stack. Just because I've been gathering it, it's just one of those things. It's the same with the bronze. I can probably sell some of those. I'm running out of space. I've got to a point now, though, with the bazaar, where I've got so many things to sell that I actually can't sell as much as I want to at the bazaar. So I'm going to have to go and make use of Miguel for things like that. I don't know why I've got so much iron. Manny was saying... Manny was saying she got like 2 solid rows of iron, or maybe more than that, and hadn't even realised, was just kind of skipping past it. I use them to boost me sprites. See, I've already got IB to level 7. So that's a good idea. But I've already got IB to level 7. So it makes more sense for me to sell it. I need to find if there's something as well that I can process in here for the gold windmill. It's no good doing this egg. I can. Well, it's branded though now, actually. So if that's going to sell for 1,944, I'm pretty certain that this isn't going to be worth as much. 1,500, yeah. So it's better to sell that now as is. I mean, boost at the bazaar. Oh, I like the quantity. So 1 row of sales box is bulk cheap stuff, fair dues, and then the quantity calls the sprites in then, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's cheaper to, not cheaper, it's more efficient to sell it as it is. So I've been trying to do that, and I have got bulk on. But I've just got like a glut of stuff. This is where year 3 is where I'm going to concentrate on a few items that are worth more than others. So what I think I will probably do, because I think it's kind of better value, is from year 3, like spring year 3 onwards, of which I'm in autumn year 2 now. But I think spring year 3, what I'm going to look at doing is just growing the regrowable crops, because I think they're better value in respect to buying the seeds, and obviously they regrow. Most of the regrowable stuff is pickleable as well, so I can pickle it, which boosts its value. And I'm also working on I've now got a couple of sprinklers as well for down in the basement, because I keep forgetting the basement. So I'm working on that long term as well. So but there's a lot of stuff that I just, like I said, I don't have the time. Like what I'm trying to sell at the bazaar is not selling quick enough, despite my boosts. So some of it's going to have to go to Miguel. So I'm growing some tea. Let's just gather those. I've got some wool here actually that if that's 1,200, let me just see how much the ball of wool sells for of the alpaca gold. Ooh, okay, that's a big jump, isn't it, in value? Okay, so we'll process that. If you use the same series on all your decor at the bazaar, you get a secondary boost. I think I am. I've done everything from the sprites. I haven't got some of their... I do not have some of their decorative items, which I could afford to buy. But I have got the tent, the tables. But I don't have their little mushroom thing and that. And I want to go and see that other woman whose name escapes me. She sells some bits and bobs because I could certainly afford it. I'm a multi-millionaire. But at the minute, I've been keeping my money as well for boosting the bazaars. I mean, ultimately, I think eventually you'll be, whichever way round you sort of do it, you'll be able to get everything. It's the way that the game is, isn't it? I think it's like personal choice as to what you decide to kind of concentrate on and do first. You know, I think the order is, I think that eventually you can all get to the same ends. Oh, why did that hold? But the level C, yeah, the high level series is expensive. So it won't last long with Decor Lady. She's super pricey, greedy. Went. That held that for misogyny. It was the wench. I can't see what's wrong with that. They've been calling like bar wenches like that for years, haven't they? Bar wench. Perhaps that's just me though, but it held you there. I'm trying to. I know it's very funny. The Autobot. It's a strange thing. It tickles me. It never ceases to amaze me. Actually, what it finds, which I use in inverted commas, offensive versus what I actually, being a female, what I find. So that's 140. That's 308. The black tea tin. That's worth it, isn't it? 264. So black tea is worth more. Let's do some black tea. Here we go. And then we'll do some green tea. There we are. So you're full. Oh, one tea leaf left, really? Okay, so that's gathered everything that I want to sell from a windmill. So let's go up to the mountain and get some... Hello, Kagetsu. I don't really need everything, to be honest. Like, I can leave stone. I've got gallons of it, even if I'm processing it. Right, let's get these mushrooms too. I've been concentrating on the wood. A diggy spot. It's actually rocks I need. Which is fine, because I've got plenty of them. Twitch out you. It does find strange. Like, I can sort of see in some circumstances, but obviously it's just a bot. So, it doesn't understand, if you like, the circumstance in which that was used in the sentence. It doesn't differentiate, or it can't, can it? It can't differentiate. Okay, let's get some... let's put you... Oh, my storage is full. Okay, I knew that this was going to happen at some point. So let's get some spore. Right, we'll grow one of you. Are you all on the same page? Yes, you are. So really, it's just, what do I want to grow? We'll grow some porcinis and some morels. Let's just go and put those out. Her name reminds you of Katsu curry. I wonder if that's sort of where they got that inspiration from. I've been watched Manny play Sandrock recently. I'm almost pretty certain. I think if you could get, somebody there to admit, if you like, what they did. I'm pretty certain that names like Unsure and Macchiato and Pen and those names, I'm pretty certain that they were just wanted filler names per se at that particular point of development, which is where names like Pen, Macchiato, probably had a Macchiato on the desk, Pen on the desk, Unsure, we're not sure what to do, the shop by the stairs. All of it kind of feels like they were like placeholder names to me. And then they never got altered into anything different. Oh, okay. Invigorating honey. What did I just get from that? Oh, it was only 13. No. Okay. I needed 15, I think, for the bingo. Yeah, 15. So I should get that next time, to be honest. But still. You know what? I think I'm probably just going to walk back home now. Because it's a bazaar tomorrow. So I don't want a late night. And I've got everything that I want from up here. And I can't use my travel stone to get up to the mountain top. Here we go. Let's go home. Yes. So I wonder who sat and thought up all the word Twitch blocks. Yes, and the reasons for it as well, like wench was held for misogyny. So, well, I understand it could potentially be a derogatory term, but it also, to be honest, can be a term of endearment. It depends on who's using it and how it's used, which is where, like computers, if you like, fail consistently, isn't it? Because like I say, they don't get the inference or the usage within a sentence. So it just sees wench and will block. And but the reason for it was misogyny, which like I said, I get, but that's ironic, having been coming from, a female to another female. So technically, if they'd have known that, it wouldn't have been blocked. So, and who decided autocorrect would change the word to set to capital in that context? Yeah, so is she submitting odd today with odd question? No, I know where you're coming from. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I completely know where you're coming from. That's why I don't have autocorrect and stuff. Or because you're the W word a lot. Yeah, when I used to work down at the pub, time for bed, Zebedee. When I used to work down at the pub, there was a regular there who used to say, I'll have my usual, please, our wench. And it was genuinely meant as a term of endearment. It was not meant, I'm going to skip this because it's Felix. I'll just check, because last time I went to skip it, it was actually Stuart. Yeah. He's just thanking us for our contribution to the bazaar. So, and that, there was no way that you could have, I think you would have had to have been a real, I don't know, prudish woman or something. You would have had to have been a real bit of an idiot, to be honest, to have taken offence at it, because the type of person that he was, it was not meant in any way, shape or form as in misogynistic way. It was a, like I said, a term of endearment. There was a couple of other people who then tried it, but that was, I curtailed that because that wasn't meant as a term of endearment. They were either taking the mick or they kind of meant it in a derogatory way. But I think you can tell. So each case is completely individual, and some men wouldn't dream of being like misogynistic, and other men, it's just in their bones, isn't it? So as I say, it's computers. They don't get the nuances. There isn't one that's smart enough yet, is there? So today's the day of the bazaar. Absolutely, it is. I am excited. But before I do the bazaar, I'm going to have to go and spend a penny. There's no way with the excitement of the bazaar I'm going to be able to deal unless I go and sort that first. So, You did it, Sammy. You did it. You did it. 1,806 pennies have been spent. Boom, boom, boom. Shake, shake the room. You did it. You did it. You finally got one. Yes. On an extraordinary day as well. They're rare. The Saturday pennies are rare, you know, these days. So there you are. There's an achievement. That'll make your shopping fly by, Sammy. Okay, so let me put my BRB back there, and in the immortal words of Arnie, I'll be back. I will be as quick as I can, guys, and I'll leave you with my little pet. Your day is now complete donuts. And I'll be back as quick as I can. Thank you for waiting. Okay. Woo. Run around the house like a whirling dervish. That's better. I can concentrate now as well. Cuz a cheeky Saturday stream, cuz. Happy Saturdays. It is a cheeky one. Thank you, Phoenix. It is. it's raining, essentially, and the DOG is really quite happy about that.
There.
All right, totally relaxed in his bed, like, yeah, nee, you're not going to take me out, are you? I mean, I would take him out, but honestly, it's just not worth the stress. It just isn't. Well, stress is too strong a word. It's not worth
cutie.
the, like, I don't literally drag him. I just want to point that out. But he just hangs around and keeps tension on the lead, so he won't walk by my side, nor will he walk
There.
in front. When it's raining or wet under paw, he always he keeps tension on the lead, like behind me. Which, to be honest, really makes my arm ache. Like my shoulder joint. So he knows he'll get away with it. So your spoilers this week. Like I say, it was raining, so I did have a few things to do, not just the DOG, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to shuffle everything around. I fancy a stream. I can't do what I wanted to do in the order I wanted to do it, so I'm going to change the order entirely. And I'm not sorry.
Hi, cutie.
Tuesday to Saturday streams. It would have been a drag. It would
cutie.
literally, yeah. He just will not. He absolutely hates it, and he makes his feelings. He doesn't need to speak. He makes his feelings completely known. Claw calls, you prize-winning chicken, you. So yeah, he makes sure that I know that he isn't happy. Consistently through the entirety of the walk. It just, like I said, it becomes a real, you know, it just becomes a real sort of like power struggle, and he ends up winning because I can't get him, and I don't like to tell him off, you know, or sort of, you know, pull him about and stuff. You know, he's too good of a dog for that. He's too well behaved. He doesn't deserve that. So when it's raining like it is today, he gets the day off. He's been quite lucky just recently as well. We've had a few rainy days. So I'm on the telly. Oh, do I feel famous? Do you know I do? Hello, Mr. Kurz as well. I don't know if Mr. Kurz is around, but hello, Mr. Kurz. I'm on the telly. I hope you're good. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday so far. I haven't really got time for this. It's like 9 o'clock already. So I don't really have time for doing this, to be honest. So where's my fertiliser? At least let's just finish off this field, otherwise I'll just be confused as to what I've done and not done. But I've got to plant some bits and bobs in that when I come back. He is. Hello, Mr. Kurz. Happy Saturdays to you. Happy Saturdays. I hope you are having an awesome weekend. So far, my storage is full. Gosh darn. And roundins. Okay, I've got some serious selling to do. Let's just let's time warp over to. It's just a step to the right. Let's just warp over to the bazaar. Yes. Let's go. Lois, I'm on your big TV too. Crumbs. I feel majorly famous. Like an A-lister. So I used to have to push your dog out the door when it was raining for a week. She didn't like the rain. No. Ozzy absolutely hates it. He can't stand it. I mean, I do understand why as well. Like I've said this before, but he's got short, tiny little leggy peggies, and when the pavement is wet, even if it's not raining, if the pavement is wet, you know, water just flicks up onto his little undercarriage, and when we come back from the walk, it's like it can be dry on top and that, and obviously his paws are wet, but like underneath, like around his tum-tum, you know, and his little bits and pieces, so to speak, you know, they're all absolutely soaked. And I'm like, it must be a horrible sensation, actually, if you think about it, just to have water constantly just kind of being flicked up, you know, on your undercarriage. You know what I mean? It can't be a pleasant sensation, cold water like that. So I sort of get it. But by the same token, you know, he, like I say, he makes his feelings completely known. He will, like, first of all, when you open the door, he'll look out and there's that look as if to say, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not built for this kind of weather. I hate the rain. What are you doing to me? And then secondly, as I said, the entirety of the walk, he makes sure he hangs back enough that there's enough tension on the lead to make my shoulder really ache at the end of it. And like I say, I don't want to sort of tug him, you know, per se along. I don't think he deserves that sort of treatment. And like, he's not a bad doggo. He's not in trouble. He just doesn't like the water. So in the end, I tried loads of times. I bought him a little coat, things like that, but none of it works. He absolutely detests it. So I just don't take him. It's just not worth it. Gothics, hello. I'm sorry, that blue, I've had to really lean in there. That blue of your name, as it's showing up on my dark background, is unreadable. I was literally a couple of inches away from the screen there. Oh, Gothics, happy Saturdays. I hope you're good. I made a grave mistake yesterday. What did you do? What did you do? Is this to do with your foot? Are you in the cat house? Mr. Kurz will tell me. Don't blame him in not liking it. I know, he doesn't. He really doesn't. He really doesn't. And that's fair enough. We can't like everything, can we? I mean, to be honest, when it's warm, when I hate it, in other words, but when it's warm and that, he'll trot on, thoroughly enjoying himself. No problems. Likes the spring and all that, but he just can't stand the rain. So it's not that he, you know, he's got the garden, ultimately, that he can go in. But even that takes some doing, like you're saying there, Phoenix, you know. Like he'll plait his legs before he goes. Doing good. Happy Saturday, Gothic. Bless you. That is good. No worries, Phoenix. So I didn't put out windshield. Oh, I thought it was to do with your foot. I didn't put out windshields for my first hurricane. I had them made and everything, but totally forgot, and I lost most of your farm. Don't worry, the pot is fine. Oh, Kurz. I've done that myself. You've probably seen me do that myself, Kurz. Have you passed out yet as well? I kind of feel that this game, I kind of feel you haven't played it properly, I don't think, unless you've like forgotten a hurricane or a blizzard, one or the other, and passed out at some point. You know, it's just one of those things. It's like, you know, I just kind of feel it's one of those things that you sort of have to do, really. Oh, pass out very often. Yeah, it's so easy to do. Lindsay, good mornings. Happy Saturdays, Lindsay. I'm here on a Saturday, Lindsay. Happy Saturdays to you. I hope you are good. Okay, so what do I want to sell? This is the question, isn't it? This is the question. How about I sell 19 of my melons? Okay, was there a... I don't think... I'm growing the blueberry trees, so I'm not ready to do that yet. Also, it's the girl's birthday today. I need to remember that. It's Sylvia and Laurie's birthday today. What about if I sell the 9 of those peppers? Tomatoes here, look, I've just got a glut of them. So let's sell those like Uzi quality tomatoes as well. What about if I do 43 of the eggplants? They're trending. So how about if I do 19 of the sweet potatoes? Let's get rid of some of these Uzi quality green peppers. So I'm great. How are you? I am awesome. Thank you. I'm awesome. Yes. Streaming. Can't beat it, you know. It's my happiest time. Do you know almonds as well? That's another thing. Almonds. I mean, I'm assuming do you just eat the seed? Like, stamina recovery slight. I haven't found anything yet that I can do with almonds. I can't put them in the nut oil. I'm assuming they may be used in some recipes, you know, but I haven't found anything for almonds either. Okay. I could also get rid of 19 of those because they're just taking up a slot that they don't need to. I'm going to put in the second. Okay, so how about if we sell... Like, I kind of want my higher value things in the afternoon sale. And the lower value things, you know, just to bump, like, have the quantity so that I can actually get the sprites lined up. Look at all this rock and that I've got. I'll probably sell some of that to Miguel, like, during the half time. Are these still... Yeah, these are trending. Yeah, so they're in part 2. Some of this tea could potentially go. Like, what about these pickles as well? That's trending and trending. So part 2. Let's have a look, see here. Oh, you're worth quite a bit, actually. 950, 462. Okay, they're all worth quite a bit. Happy to hear that. Bless you, Lindsay, I am. I hope you're good. How's everything going with you? I hope, as I say, that it's, you know, you're going well. We could put those out. Why have I got 2 lots of flour as well? Maybe I'll sell those 8 of the wheat flours because I've got 50 here. Like, I must have won those at a competition because there's no way I made 50 wheat flour. I could also do with some more salt. Look, I've only got 3 left of salt. Although I can process that in my red windmill. And I think maybe 24 of those. And let's see where that leads me to. Okay, so I'm going to sell those 9 soothing fodder because I don't need them. So let's sell by the ones like the quantity first. So that's you. 20 and 24 of you. 31 and 19 of you. Okay, 19. 19. We've got the 10s. The 9s. Then we'll put you out. Then me tomatoes, to be honest. Then you. I think I'm probably going to sell my mushrooms here, although they're all trending, so they're worth a mint. So maybe not. That's only 54,000 though, you know. Oh, I've got to do these bugs as well and just redecorate. That's something that I do need to do. Let me just redecorate while I'm thinking about it to the bugs. So the tent is good. Tables are good. Hey, big spenders. Level 3. Crops is I'd like to keep. Windmill, no, let's do the bugs. Let's change this one. Bugs, popularity. Yeah, so let's change it to bug. Which is what the elves want me to do. Forager, bulk sale 3. Yeah, that's good to have. This is new. Farmer, freshness level 2. That's quality. Do you do farmer quality? So what about if I change that as well for, you know, just to make it look nice, you know, for a bit of a changy. You I've got to keep out because I just love you. Share by suppose. There we go. Just save and return that. How many slots did I have here? 4. Okay, so 4 more items. So it's going awesome. So yesterday was your first day without needing a nap, so I'm very happy about that. Perfect. Do you know, I think little markers like that are a real indicator of how well you are recovering and that, you know. And what I'm really happy about is that you are sort of, in touch, which sounds as daft thing, but sometimes we cannot be, like, in touch with your own, like, body, and what it's needed, like naps, versus then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, actually, I'm really good today. I don't need that extra kip. Because obviously it's healing and that, isn't it? And I think if you can, sometimes you have to override it. You can't always do what you actually sort of need to do for yourself. But if you can, I think it's really good, and it aids your recovery as well. If you can listen to that, and you're in a position where you can actually do, like, have a nap or and that, whatever it may be that your body's asking for, I think it does the power of good. Because I'll tell you what happens to me as well a lot is if I get a migraine, which thankfully is relatively rare, but if I get a migraine, I've just noticed with the amount that I've had and that over the years, there's a day, this is after the migraine has passed and that, but there's a day where I really want what I call, like, just greasy food. So be that I want a takeout of, like, fish and chips, or I don't know, McDonald's or something, but there's a day where I want just, like, bad for me food. For whatever reason, I don't know, but it kind of helps me turn a corner. It makes me feel better. I can't explain it, even though it's terrible for me, and I know it is, that I just get this kind of, like, overwhelming urge, like, to have this, whatever it is, like, greasy food. It's like a greasy food day. Some of that flour. Was some of the flour on the turn? I'm going to go back and have a look. Thanks, Kurs. I've got 4 slots free, so let's go and find the flour. Will you go away? I want to set the mushrooms. This is what I've only got, so many slots. I could do with just more slots for selling things. Where is the flour? It's at this end. So yeah, I've definitely tried to be patient during this and listen as much as possible. I don't want setbacks, and I'm ready to get back to work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's interesting. Sounds like your body knows what it wants, even if it's not necessarily the healthiest. It deserves that treat after a migraine. I know. I will have something normally. I will give in. And like I said, it's almost like it's kind of almost better than medicine, because I'm like, you know what, that really, like, hit the spot, so to speak, That's exactly what I wanted. So I have some safe foods that aren't terribly healthy. Yeah, that you just... I mean, okay, my halo chokes me every day. I don't think, I eat well, I think, but I don't think I'm necessarily, like, I'm not a mega healthy eating person, but I do know what's good for me and bad for me. I think, you'd be hard pushed nowadays in today's world to not know. And I do know what's good for me and bad for me. But there are just times, like I said, and it's normally, to be honest, after I've had a migraine, where I'm like, I could really go for something along those lines. And when I've eaten it, first of all, I'm not sorry. But second of all, my system genuinely is like, oh, thanks so much. That feels so good. That's hit the spot. Just what I needed, when it kind of gets me over that last little bit. So yeah, you too. Yeah. So, well, I'm a demoness, so my... So your horn holds up. Yeah, I know. Oh, I mean, I try, and it's very easy, it is, obviously, but it's very easy when you're streaming to be sat here, like, talking about different things, because obviously, what's right and wrong. You can fall into those parameters, but I do want to make, I'm not, like, mega, like I said, healthy. I do eat well, but that doesn't mean to say that, I don't have, like, foibles the same as everybody else. So sometimes I do like to make it clear, not like holier than thou sat here. I definitely have got weaknesses and stuff and that, and it can be very easy to kind of put on that really good side. And it's like, no, I have major weaknesses, especially where food is actually concerned. I do have to work hard at food. So maybe a shadow on the TV tricked me. I swear I saw some of those flour bags. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I was just looking and I can't see anything. Perfectly fresh. Yeah. It might have been because, like, these flowers are going off. Maybe you saw a flour bag or something next to those. because they are on the turn. Should be good yet, but they're on the turn. I was curious if there was any science behind the craving greasy food, and so I just asked chat. Apparently it's fairly common. I didn't know that either, Lindsay. I did not know that either. It doesn't surprise me though, because it's, like, as I say, it's a real, I've just noticed over the years, it's a real consistent craving that I will get. And when I get it, you know, it's normally just like, I might just as well give in, because I know how that's going to make me feel after I've eaten it, which is better. It kind of like does give me that extra lift. Oh, thank God. You know what? I held that. You know why? The word fatty, it held it for bullying. We were just talking about the nuances. Oh, that's funny. So I was curious if there was any science behind the craving greasy food, and so I just asked. Sorry, not that one. Sorry, my brain went up there because of the hold. Notice. Apparently, once your body is out of survival mode, it craves salty, fatty, and heavy food, and they help rebalance your nervous system. You see, that genuinely, that is absolutely how it feels. There is something about that dinner that I will have, you know, because I know it's gonna, and it's, I don't, there's a, like, what I ought to do really is just write these down, because I get the same sort of symptoms really throughout them, and I'd probably be textbook, to be honest, in the studies, because there's definitely a day where it hits and I'm like, oh, that's what I really want to eat, and that's what I'm going to have, because I've just been so manky for the last few days. I mean, anybody, you probably noticed actually as well. I don't always say I've got a headache, but sometimes I will. I'll mention it. You know, it just depends whether it's in the forefront or not. But most of the time, I won't even say like anymore, because I've just got used to the fact that I'm going to need tablets for, you know, breakfast. You know, at certain points, and when I'm streaming. But there's a definite lead up to it as well, where I genuinely can't speak. I start saying wrong words for different things. Sometimes I'll realise I've done it, and then there's other times when I don't even realise that I've done it, and I will ultimately come out with a sentence of gobbledygook, really. And I'll feel that that's all good, and that's like pre-migraine. I'll get that pre-migraine, or vision disturbance and things. Like I said, I'm probably textbook. Right, 4 slots. Anyway, 4 slots. So I've got some coins in there. There's no trees I want to sell. Oh, I've got some radishes here. How about we sell 16 of those? I've always did some of those. So yours always starts with a really bad sinus pressure and vertigo. It's a sure sign that I've got one coming. So annoying. Yeah, it is actually. If my eyes start playing up, because sometimes I can see half a clock sometimes, like sort of, you know, it's weird. It's not that I lose my vision, but if I concentrate on something, the right hand side will have gone, like on a clock face. I can't see 12 till 6, but I can see 6 to 12 fine. Or I'll get like zigzags that kind of like start at the top, and then it'll last about 30 to 45 minutes, where it'll sort of start at the top, and then it sort of works its way down, and it takes over the entirety of the vision, and then it works its way down and filters out. Yeah, I hate that. I really, you know what, I can't stand in Minecraft, you know, I've never been able to stand it from day one. You know, in the what are those underwater temples? What are those creatures called? Them fish. The name escapes me right now. But in Minecraft, there is like an underwater temple where they've got some fish. Are they guardian fish? Are they guardians? Am I getting mixed up with guardians in this game? I don't know. But I think they are guardian temples. And I don't like the noise particularly either that it makes. That kind of like hits me eardrums at the wrong pitch. But they have a visual effect that is like zigzaggy, and I can't. It's just a big no-go. I can't go anywhere near those things. I can't stand it. it will, because it's just way, I don't know whether it would actually trigger them. It kind of feels like it would, or maybe that's just the kind of like feelings, like the instant sort of like, oh, poo, you know, like, you know, here we go, we're on this cycle. And there's something about like the zigzag lines that they kind of like, the effect that they've done on that is absolutely awful. I'm never, from day one, I've never been able to go anywhere near them things. See, those are called ocular migraines, and they usually happen before a migraine. Yeah, I get them. And like I said, it's like, oh, here we go. Nah. I can sell some of these as well. How about 30 of those? This isn't getting me, what do you call it? So, Mr. Curve, I see you go and play Hightail. I've been looking into Hightail. I've watched some people play it, and I do think it's I think it looks like a really like cute version. It kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest Builders 2 and Minecraft sort of rolled into one. So I'm going to wait for it to go on to sale, I think, though, before I actually buy it. But yeah, when